Okay, Daniel, back up here at number 49 Maungaraki Road. She's a beautiful day. So this is just a bit of a pre-handover inspection in your absence. The grounds, to start with, are looking fantastic. Recently mowed, gardens are in awesome condition. There is a chap currently completing the removal of the asbestos sheet from the shed area. I'm just going to sneak over there and have a little bit of a look at the state of the framing now that the cladding's been removed. And as expected, where the cladding was on, timber framing is looking pretty sweet. There's definitely some decay. This part was exposed before, but for the most part, the rear wall is all good. There's a bit of rot there around both of all the three of the windows, but yes, certainly not as much decay to the timber framing as I was expecting to see, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, here's the sheet bags. There's a chap around here hard at work pulling off the cladding as we speak, so I'm not sure as to what the arrangement was, but certainly everything seems to be being done in a professional and orderly fashion. Clearly still a little bit of work to complete, but I would say at this rate it will be done before the end of the day. And there's the rear wall that's already completed, so looking good. So I just talked to Sue, who's still gardening. I'm about to start here and circumnavigate the property to my right until I get back to where I start. Simply looking for any sort of significant change or difference since I was here last time. So I'm not going to record my way the whole way around. I'll just stop at any sort of point of interest. So here we go. So Daniel, I'm sort of halfway around the house and really nothing to comment on so far. I have had a chat with the asbestos man. He confirms that he's aiming to be out of there today. Last 3 or 4 sheets to go, so good news over there. But yeah, apart from everything that we've seen before, you know, flaky paint, peeling, cedar panels are looking a little bit much the same. Everything's pretty well the same so far. Keeping on moving. And I'm back to where I started. So yeah, nothing that I've discovered or uncovered on the exterior sort of gives me any cause for concern or should halt the the old handover process up. It's just like it was here before. Actually, I'd say it's probably in better condition today than it was a month ago. These guys are continuing to garden and weed and mow lawns and look after the place very well. So no significant changes, no concerns. I'm about to go inside for a run around. I'll do the same thing. Basically pick a spot and follow my left until I get back all the way to where I start. So they're clearly still in the process of packing up and moving. Not exactly sure when handover day is or when move out day is, but it looks to me like there's still a fair amount of work to do as far as moving is concerned. Anyway, I'll carry on. So back into lounge number 2. same things. Back underneath these areas previously identified, there's been no further unusual activity. Like I said, she's a cracker day here in Wellington. But yeah, I'm yet to see anything that causes me any concern, and certainly no change in any part of the place that is noteworthy. So Daniel, they pretty well literally haven't done the ceiling in the master bedroom. There literally hasn't been anything done to the place on the inside. Nothing's happened on the outside. The place still looks and feels exactly the same. The only real work that I've been able to notice is what's going on out there, and that's all looking very positive. I was honestly expecting a bit of a shambles, so yeah, that's going to be good news. So, been around the outside, been around the inside, climbed on the roof. There's really nothing here. There's just nothing really to comment on, really. The only sort of point of interest is what's going on over there, and that looks, like I've said a few times now, it's all looking very good. Since the time I've been here, he's down to less than one sheet to go. Chaps in behind the wall over there. But everything's looking really great. I think the man of the house has just turned up, so I'll have a wee chat to him and then I'll be gone.